Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
Taylor again. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
He's taken down at the
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the ready.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set up. 70 Lion. Ready?
They go again with Taylor. Space on the right. He's got room. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
makes the score.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Break.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Check out.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. 19 tight. Set up.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Got it. Ready?
Very thankful that INT was dropped as they come to the line here, third and short.
Ready? Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Ready?
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey, check on more, check on more. Ready, ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down from the 42.
Down. 70 Lions. Go.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
On the ready.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
To throw now is Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
In left side. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
But it leads to
the Browns are lined up to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him.
Okay, ready?
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready, set.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Down. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
And the Colts first down.
Ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set up. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut.
They give to Taylor, right side. get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Cowboy 80. Check go.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down from the 42.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Hut, hut.
Running it after the penalty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All right, here we go. Second down.
70. 70 Timberwolf. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Shot alert, shot alert. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
6 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Sampson from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
third down. They'll go with Sampson.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Ready,
Let's
break.
see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 60, trap 60, trap 60. Nineteen tight. Check go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Josh Downs deep for the Colts. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one finds Josh Downs. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Get up.
Hunt trying things up the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Get up. 60 even. 60. Hiking 18.
Working now from the gun. He'll try and run this. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st.
1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Set. Panther 60. Go.
Now go with Hunt on the run. Shoves him off. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Tight end motioning right.
Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. Hunt.
From the gun, Taylor. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And And this is going to be Browns football. Now, no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A handoff here to Sampson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Okay, ready?
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Go! Ready?
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dodges another stop. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on, come on.
A give to Sampson here up the middle. He's off to the races at the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 1-point game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10.
Set. Cougar 19. Check go.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Sack. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
On the double. Ready. Hold the look. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He's going to throw this one. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
He was
Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Prior pass, no good, so here comes second down.
60 Eagle, 60, 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Here's a throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long.
It's now third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Third and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Hawk 70, go!
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hut.
Second down carry for Taylor. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Come on, set. 60 Bison. Ready.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All set now. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Roll. 70 Lion. Check go.
Taylor again. Goes away from one. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Viking 18. Ready.
Running in here with Giddens. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Playing really good goal line defense, Kate, it's like playing really good triple option defense. It takes everybody doing their job. Offenses in the league today, they love to get those tight ends out in space. And you got to win mano a mano. It's exactly what they did.
Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60. Get up.
He'll go quickly to the right. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Get up.
And on the ground here with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The line of scrimmage.
Made it all look so
gain on the
simple,
play.
didn't he? That
Brings up
linebacker
2nd
sorting
and
right through the
10
traffic,
at
finding the runner.
19-yard
That's
line.
instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 tight. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
To the air, Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
To number 3.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Here we go. Shot. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Hand off to Sampson. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, the Colts got to it first. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Shut up. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down behind
You know,
the
that's so
line.
hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. Sends this to the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct
Kicker
there?
on for the point
Yes.
after.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Makes
That
the
one
score
right down the middle.
21.
And the Colts double their lead to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
The
line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set. Go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on
This
the
is one of
pickup.
those kind of win-win
Second and
situations.
8
Both sides
at
feel
the
good. As an
28-yard
offense, I get a
line.
completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes
Mustang 19.
you can get to
Let's go
win-win.
now. Cougar 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. Ready.
Sanders back to throw. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third
That's a
and
defense's
6.
goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the
70
sticks.
Timberwolf. Ready, ready.
Sanders now on third down. It's caught. Fannin has it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready, ready.
First and 10 from the 43.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
More yards.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down.
I know the Combine tries to
First
test
and
everything
10
it
at the
possibly can
45-yard
physically,
line.
but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of
Ready?
courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Set. Ready. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Motion, motion.
Hut, hut.
On first down, here's Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Matu.
And they've got a little
The
extra
tackle
distance
made
now to
back
make
at
up here on
his
second
48-yard
down.
line.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Warrior 70. Hut.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Cade, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback
Here we go,
if
here we
this
go.
quarterback continues to
Panther
run for
60.
his life.
Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Get up.
Third and long here for Sanders. Avoids the sack. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up fourth down.
9 brings up fourth down.
Their punter making his way out now. Josh Downs back deep. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 22. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready. Viking 18. Get up.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Called in left side. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
It's
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. That one nabbed by Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A gain of 14. First down, Indianapolis.
Ready.
First down from the 42.
Set. Ready. Hawks. Ready, ready.
Counter, it's Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check out.
Throw here, third down. It's on the in route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
On the draw, this is Taylor. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Design quarterback run here. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing from the gun here. That's on target to Pierce. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie minicamp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You you gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
13 yards on
Timeout
the play.
Indianapolis. That's its
And the
second.
Colts
And they
first
still have
down.
1 in their pocket for what's left of this
First
half.
and goal, Indianapolis.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? 70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
5-yard line.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Set up. Ready, ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
3rd down from the gun. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one's So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return starts from the goal line. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. So they will indeed accept that penalty.
Let's go.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
60 Eagle. Check go.
Here's the design run. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready, ready?
With Sanders out of the pistol. Over the middle, he's got Fanning. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for a Browns.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs from the 37.
Come on, set. Bronco. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
First down, here's Simpson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Taken down right at
Job
the line
one of so
scrimmage.
many D tackles in this
No gain on the
league is
play.
eat up
Brings
space.
up second
Don't get
and
moved
10
off your spot.
at the
But the difference
36-yard
makers,
line.
they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Dragon 60. Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
But it's fourth down.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19. Get up.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
Taken down.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Hot, hot.
They go again with Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Right at the line of
So
scrimmage.
close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front.
And it
1
brings up
second sooner,
third
and they got him
down.
tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Viking 18. Go.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Colts
Come
first
on,
down.
come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
There's a handoff for Taylor. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Taken down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready.
Last
break.
run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check out.
They toss to Taylor, headed left. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw here. Escapes a defender. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10
They get an
yards.
even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to
18
this day.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
This is Giddens. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down by Grant
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go! 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Ready.
Here's Giddens. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
39-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. And it's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Get up.
They're throwing it. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
Out of the pistol, it's Giddens. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Trying things up the gun. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Ready. There it is.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set. 70 Timberwolf. Check go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Hunt up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Get up.
Once more here with Hunt. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Turn to Taylor on third down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Behind the line of
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Browns 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Sack. Cowboy 80. Go.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He was brought down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
To throw now is Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk.
Ready,
And it was
break.
nearly a big play.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Bronco. Hut.
The throw right side, caught by Fannin. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
A gain of 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end,
On the set.
that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Shut up. 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
45-yard line.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready, ready. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And that brings up 4th and short.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Set, ready. Shot, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hut.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Breaks the tackle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. A pickup of 17. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Check go.
Running in here with Giddens. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
3rd and long for him here. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Cowboy. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Good point. To Taylor on 2nd down. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Taylor again. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Left, ready.
To the air, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
3rd and short here, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Okay, ready.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Hut, hut.
To Sampson here up the middle. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Set up. 70 Timberwolf. Hut, hut.
They go again with Taylor. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes it a 29-point ball game.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
Jenkins up the middle. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
18, Pioneer. Bronco 80.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. That's taken in at the 42.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Now a toss play. Taylor. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
On the double.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Ready.
This is Giddens. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Here's a give to Hunt. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Get up.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hunt, hunt.
Another run for Hunt. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 70. Go.
The give to the fullback. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser use stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Check out.
They'll go with Hunt on the run. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the
Well,
line
Kate,
of
this is going to be a
scrimmage.
fascinating
No
call
gain on
because
the play.
defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
19.
Can't wait to watch
Hey,
this one.
Check that. Check that. Ready.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down
These are the
just shy
moments,
of
and these are the
goal
kind of
line.
calls, Kate, that this
4-yard
offensive
gain.
coordinator makes his money. You
Brings up
just get,
4th down
well, you get
and
stuffed on a
less
run.
than a yard.
And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing
Browns
zone,
take
and
over
almost
1st
everything
and
else we
10
got here today. So
at
that
their
football
own
coming out to our
35-yard
35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Check out.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it,
Let's go now.
but unfortunately, no connection
60
to be
by
made.
6. Ready, ready.
2nd down carry for Sampson. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 18. Get up.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Ready.
Play action, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Taylor now up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go. Shot. Viking 18. Get up.
This is Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Down. Ready.
Here's Giddens. Wow, chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. The Colts are ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Go!
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Down! 70 Lions!
Quick pass, right side, complete. And did he lose track of where he was? He just ran out of the side of the end zone. That's a safety. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. So they'll accept the miscue and take that flag. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Check go!
Line up the design keeper.
Ready?
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Bronco 80.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Here we go, here we
Lining
go.
up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're drawing up for him. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Shut up.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
70. Ready?
He's drawn up for him. They'll send out the punting unit. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. It's fielded at the 14. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
16-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot! Bronco 80!
What you got?
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
To the sideline and incomplete. He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Ready up!
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Check. Check up.
Throwing again here, Sanders. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Sanders now on 3rd down. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll go. It's Sanders. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.